Hi guys, happy Tuesday and welcome back to my channel, Couponing with Kayla. So we're outside of the CVS. We're about to head in here and check out the deals. We're going to go through these deals in the store, plus we'll go over the receipts when we get done and talk final cost. So this weekend, Chloe had her Sweet 16 birthday party with her friends, actually on Sunday. So I recorded my Walgreens video, got it posted, and then did her birthday party. So I did not go to CVS yesterday. I would normally go like on a Monday, but honestly, you guys, I was just like wore out. So I posted my birthday freebie video finally, if you want to check that one out as well. That's a couple videos that are out this week that you can get some awesome savings or freebies when your birthday comes up. But we're gonna get into CVS and see what all deals we can pick up this week. I'm really excited. I think I have some good scenarios for rolling our rewards for one transaction to the next for less out of pocket. And then also I'll have that free printable list below so you can print that out, take it to the store with you. It's gonna help make your shopping trip super easy. Now, if you're not subscribed yet, take just a second to hit that red subscribe button down below. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know what is your favorite deal this week. You can also follow me over on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I post some short videos over there as well. Let's go ahead, let's head in here and check out these deals. The first deal we're looking at is buy 3, get back a $5 extra buck this week on select Crest and Oral-B products. So we could grab the mouthwash for $3.99. We also have some toothpaste for $3.99. And we also have toothbrushes for $3.99. So you could mix and match these. Once you have 3 items, it'll total $11.97. We have a 5 off 3 digital. You would pay $6.97, but you will get back a $5 extra buck, making it only $1.97 for all 3. Now here in a minute, I will show you another scenario for that 5 off 3 digital if you'd rather get something different. Select Colgate products are $3.99 this week. Grab 2 for $7.98. We have a $2 digital. You'd pay $5.98 and get a $5 extra buck, making it 98 cents for 2. So a good scenario for you would be to put the Crest and the Oral-B deal together. You would pay about $12.95 out of pocket, but then you'll get $10 worth of extra bucks back on this deal since each one earns a $5 extra buck. And then you could roll those extra bucks into your very next transaction to get a lower out-of-pocket cost. Way we can use our 5 off 3 digital would be on this deal for spend 20, get a $10 extra buck. You don't want to grab the red pack right there because the 5 off 3 doesn't attach to it. But for example, we could grab 3 of these at $7.99 each. It would be $23.97. Check your account for the 5 off 3 digital. Check for a 4 off 20 CRT. And also see if you have a 20% off coupon. You don't necessarily need that, but if you do, our total would get down to about $14.49 after all 3 of those coupons. Now we would pay that and then we'll get a $10 extra buck, making it about $4.49 for 3 2-packs of toothpaste. Neutrogena acne products are spend 10, get a $5 extra buck. So one example is grab one of these, the acne patches for $10.49. We have a $3.50 digital coupon. You would pay $6.99 and get a $5 extra buck, making it $1.99. Now, if you don't want to grab the acne patches, there are other options. You could grab even like these wipes or something like that. It'd be just a little higher since these are priced at $10.99, but the $3.50 digital does attach. Next, we could grab some of the Garnier facial care. They're buy one, get one 50% off. You also get a $5 extra buck when you buy 2. So this one is $8.29. So 2 of these would total $12.43. I have a 2 off 10 CRT, so check and see if you have that. And we also have a 3 off 1 coupon. You would pay $7.43 and get a $5 extra buck, making it only $2.43 for both items. Now, if you wanted to put these deals in the same transaction, you could. What you could do is use your 2 off 10, your $3 and your $3.50 digital, plus you could take the $10 worth of extra bucks that you did on your first deal if you grabbed the Crest and Colgate, or if you grabbed just the Crest 2-pack deal. You could use that $10 extra buck and lower your out-of-pocket cost to around $4.42 for these products, and then you would get $10 worth of extra bucks back again since each deal earns $5. Aveeno Facial Care is part of this spend 25 get a $5 extra buck this week. So you could grab one product for $14.49. We have a $5 digital, and we also have a 5 off 20 CRT. So you could grab one of these for $10.99, and there's a separate $3 digital for that one. These products would total $25.48, but if you have that 5 off 20 CRT, the 3 off 1 coupon, the 5 off 1 coupon, you would pay about $12.48 and get a $5 extra buck for spending over 25 before coupons, making it $7.48 for both items. Another good deal this week is the Axe body wash. Buy one, get one 50% off, and also earn a $3 extra buck on two. We have a 5 off 3 digital coupon. So on this deal, you would pay $3.98 and then get a $3 extra buck, making it only 98 cents for both body wash, or just about 49 cents each. This razor deal is another good one. Buy two, get a $4 extra buck, and they're also buy one, get one 50% off. So I'm going to grab one of the men's Gillette razors for $7.79. And then I'm also going to grab one of the women's razors. So these are also $7.79, but one will ring up for 50% off. So both of these will total me $11.68, and we have two 3 off 1 digital coupons. You'll pay $5.68, but get a $4 extra buck, making it only $1.68 for both packs of razors. Now, I've been showing you guys ways of rolling your extra bucks, and we'll go over that more on the receipts. But another example is if you did that Neutrogena deal and the Garnier facial deal that I showed you before, and you have $10 worth of extra bucks, these products right here after digital coupons total $9.66. You could use the $10 worth of extra bucks that you earned on that previous deal, and you would pay $0 out of pocket on this. Then you would earn back a total of $7 worth of extra bucks because you get $3 for one and $4 for the other. Now, if you did the Axe and the razor deal and you had $7 worth of extra bucks, let me show you a couple ways you could use them. Now, this deal is spend 25, get 5. You don't necessarily have to do that. For example, you could grab the Gain for $9.99. There's a $2 digital. That would leave you at $7.99. Use $7 worth of extra bucks and pay only 99 cents out of pocket. Now, if you didn't need the detergent, another way that you could use $7 worth of extra bucks would be to grab this Cottonelle right here for $9.99. We have a $1 digital putting you down to $8.99. And then you could use that $7 worth of extra bucks and pay only $1.99 out of pocket for some toilet paper. Now, if you're not brand loyal, we do have other products that are cheaper for the paper products, like the toilet paper. The Total Home is $7.99. You could use $7 and extra bucks on that, pay 99 cents. Same thing with these paper towels. Now, I'm going to show you another way that you can use that if you want to earn some more extra bucks back. Now, another example would be to grab some of the Arm & Hammer products that are $1.99 this week, like the scent boosters or the little detergents down here. And then we also have a deal on dish soap. So the Ajax is buy one, get one 50% off, get a $2 extra buck when you buy two. If you grab two Ajax and one of the Arm & Hammer, your total would be $7.82, but you could use your $7 worth of extra bucks, pay only 82 cents out of pocket, and then get $2 in extra bucks back. Now, with your $2 in extra bucks back, you could go ahead and grab some cereal. The General Meal is $1.99 each, so two will total $3.98, and we have a $1 digital. You would end up paying $2.98, but you could use that $2 in extra bucks from that Ajax deal. You would pay 98 cents out of pocket and get $1 back on Ibotta for buying two. There's also lots of other items for $1.99 this week. Now, look at this little CVS shopping cart. Have y'all seen this? I have not seen this before today, but it is so cute. If you had a % off coupon, you could grab something like this. Check your account for a 4 off 20 CRT for Garnier Whole Blends and Garnier Fructis. You could grab two of the Fructis for $4.79 and two of the Whole Blends for $5.99. That would total you $21.56, and we have two 3 off 2 digitals. And you would use your 4 off 20, so you would end up paying about $11.56, but getting $6 worth of extra bucks back, making it $5.56 for all 4 items. And to make the deal even cheaper, if you wanted to grab the leave-in conditioner for $4.29, you could do that, and you would save a little more by grabbing this cheaper one. Let me know in the comments what good clearance you have found at CVS recently. This is the clearance here at my store. So they've got several diapers on clearance at about 50% off. So check and see. I didn't see any digital coupons that would work on these as well, but they definitely caught my eye when I saw that they were marked down. So I'm not sure why they have them marked down. Maybe they're getting like new packaging or something like that. So lots of items that are really, really cheap here at CVS. So always double check, see what your store has on clearance, and check for any rebates. Select products are buy one, get a $10 extra buck, and this Dr. Scholl's wart remover is part of it. It's $12.79, so you'd pay that, get a $10 extra buck, making the final cost only $2.79. Alright guys, so this is everything I'm picking up at CVS this week, and we're going to head to self-checkout. We're about to go home and go over the receipts, but I just wanted to tell you guys, when you get up to checkout, you want to type in your phone number, and then it will go ahead and it will pop up any coupons that are auto-selected for the items you're buying after you hit pay, and it will also let you select any extra bucks that you have to use. So just to show you kind of what it looks like, and after those extra bucks come off, but we're going to look over all the receipts at home. Alright guys, I am back home, and this is my CVS haul for this week. Here's Apollo. He loves to be in the video. We're going to go ahead, we're going to go over the receipts for each transaction that I did, just so you can see the final breakdowns. Everything you see right here would have normally cost us $107.85 plus tax if we were purchasing these items at CVS without sale prices, coupons, rebates, any of that. Now, I went ahead and did my first transaction today, which was the 3 2-packs of the Crest toothpaste, normally $7.99 each. So you can see my receipt here after after using our 5 off 3 digital, the 4 off 20 CRT, and I had a 20% off coupon that took off 48 cents. So that got us down to $14.49, and we got back a $10 extra buck on this transaction. So it would make it $4.49 for all 3 if you're doing that deal. I did submit this receipt over to Ibotta because I had 4% cash back on Ibotta. So it actually gave me back 67 cents, making my final cost $3.82 for those 2 packs. So that's 6 boxes of toothpaste total. So it makes them around 63 cents a box. I think that's a pretty good deal. So that's why I decided to go ahead and do those. And then we took this $10 extra buck and rolled it into the next transaction. So the next one, I was doing the Garnier and the Neutrogena together. So for these products, we're going to look at our receipt here. On this one, I had a $3.50 off Neutrogena. I had a $3 off of Garnier. I also had a 2 off of 10 Garnier. And then I used my $10 extra buck. I did have a $2 extra buck left over from a couple weeks ago. And I had 29 cents just in the 2% cashback extra bucks they give us. So I only paid $2.13 out of pocket on this one. If you don't have that extra $2.29 in extra bucks, you're paying about $4.42 when you're rolling that $10 extra buck from transaction 1. And then you're getting back 2 $5 extra bucks on this transaction. So final cost on this transaction for three items when you're calculating your rewards and everything will be about $4.42. Honestly, I think that's a good savings on these products. These are normally $10 each. These are normally $8 each. And these are all products that Chloe likes. So I get these and stock up on them for her so that way she can just go into my coupon closet, oops, and go ahead and grab the ones that she wants. For our next transaction, I grabbed the Axe body wash and then the Venus and the Gillette razors. So again, we're taking our $10 worth of extra bucks from transaction number 2 and rolling it into this one. So you can see these items here on my receipt. You can see our $5 digital for Axe, $3 for Venus, $3 for Gillette, and then we had 2 $5 extra bucks from that transaction, but it will adjust down. So this did adjust one of them down to $4.66, leaving my out-of-pocket at 0. Now you are, missing out on like 30 something cents there, but I mean, still not bad. And then you're getting a $3 and $4 extra buck back on this one. So again, 0 out of pocket on that transaction if you're rolling those rewards. Final cost after rewards on this is only $2.66 for all of those items. I think that's an awesome deal. Again, Axe normally $5.99 each. The razors were each normally almost $8 each. So then we took our $7 worth of extra bucks and we rolled it to the next transaction where we were picking up the Ajax dish soap and also the Arm & Hammer beads. Now, I did tell you guys in the store, there's tons of different ways that you could use that $7 worth of extra bucks. So I used a couple of examples just in case if there's certain products that you need or want. Originally, I went into the store thinking, I might use mine on the Gain for $9.99, use that $2 digital, use my $7 in extra bucks, pay 99 cents. But then I was like, you know what? No, I want to do something that I'm getting another reward on, and that way I can roll that reward to the cereal deal. So what I ended up doing with my $7 worth of extra bucks is grabbing the Ajax and the Arm & Hammer. So you can see here on my receipt those items, and those had no coupons, so we're just using $7 in extra bucks from that other transaction. We're paying 82 cents plus tax out of pocket and getting another $2 extra buck. So final cost on that transaction right there, if you're adding back in your rewards, it's about $5.82 for those 3 items right there. Then we're taking the $2 in extra bucks that we earn on that transaction and using it on our cereal deal. These are on sale for $1.99 each this week, and we have a $1 off 2 digital coupon. So using our $1 off 2 digital, our $2 extra buck, and I had another 6 cents in extra bucks, it put me at 92 cents out of pocket. Yours would be about 98 cents out of pocket if you don't have that extra 6 cents. But then you're also submitting on Ibotta for $1 back when you buy 2 of the General Mills cereals. So final cost, if you add back in the rewards on that one, ends up being $1.98 for both, but not bad. So on all of my transactions today, not including my tax, my out-of-pocket cost was $18.36, and then I got $1.67 back from Ibotta, making my out-of-pocket cost today $16.69. Now for you, if you were not using the extra couple of dollars and extra bucks that I had from a previous week, you're paying around $20.65 out of pocket, not including your tax. Getting $1 on Ibotta makes it about $19.65 out of pocket after getting that $1 back. If you have that extra 4% back on Ibotta, you could use it on the Crest deal and you'll get down a little bit lower. Overall final cost of these items after figuring in your rewards, your rebates, everything, ended up being a final cost of $18.70, which I'm really happy with. I think that's around 83% savings since the retail value of this was $107.85. So tons of savings, a great way to roll your rewards from one transaction to the next. But as always, just do what works best for you, whether you like to do everything on one transaction and save those extra bucks for the next week, or if you like to roll them to get a lower out-of-pocket cost. But as always, I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below if you haven't yet, and grab your free printable list down in the description box below, as well as all your money saving apps like Ibotta, Fetch Rewards, Swagbucks, Shopkick, and more. And don't forget to follow me over on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to see other posts and videos that I put over there. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.